Hello YouTube, Weezytrout here. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a Minecraft server 1.2.5. So firstly you need a web browser, it doesn't matter which one, Internet Explorer, Google Chrome or Firefox. So what you do is you navigate to this URL www.minecraft.net and then you click down here. It doesn't matter if you log in or not, if you have a premium account or not, just click on download in the middle right. Then you would see this. This is for the actual Minecraft launcher to actually play Minecraft, and this is for the actual server because it says Minecraft server. So you go ahead and download that if you want to. I prefer Bukkit because you can actually install mods and plugins so it make your server easier and stuff. The URL is bukkit.org, like so. If you want to download it, then get craftbukkit. Scroll down and you'll see craftbukkit recommended build. That pretty much means it'll download the latest craftbukkit server. So like if there's bugs in the previous one, it would patch and release a new one. So yeah, so download that, and then when you download that, you need to keep these codes, so just minimize your actual web browser. So go on into your, when you download it, put it into a file and put it on your desktop, or it doesn't matter where, and you should have something like this. I just renamed it to craftbukkit because it's easier. So what you need now is you make a new text document like I have here. Then in here you'd have nothing. So what you do now is you go back to your craftbukkit thing if you have it. If you're using the default Minecraft one, then you just don't do anything, you just run the server and it would pretty much do the same files as what you can see here. So when you go back in this, you get this code. I think this is 32 and this is 64. I'll put the codes in the description for people that don't know which one it is. So when you got the code, you go back into your notepad that you created and paste the code, which you have there. Then you go File, Save. Then what you do now is you, go back into it, then you go File, Save As, then you rename it Run, and you write .bat at the end. What that pretty much does is it's a batch file, so it's pretty much like an exe but different, so it actually gives commands to things. Go save, already got it, so you have something like this. Now you run it and it should put all these files here like this. If it doesn't work for you and says some errors, then just look in the video and see what you did wrong and fix it. If it still doesn't do anything, then well, I don't know what to do. Just message me. Now you would have something in one of the options that says properties file, like this. Just right click on it, open with, then notepad. Then you have this, so it should come up with all this. This pretty much means that our nether is nether, so through nether portals. Level name survival, that's if you want to change your world from a different one that you downloaded, you just rename it to the world that you downloaded. Enable quarry, I don't know what that does. Allow flight, that means if someone flies on your server, then they get kicked. If they do it too much times, they get banned. Server port, leave that, but you need it, so just remember that. Level type, default, I don't know what that does. Enable recon, I don't know what that does. Level speed, don't touch that because it can stuff up your server. Server IP, leave that unless you're doing Hamachi. Max build height, don't touch that, or if you want it might lag or crash your server. Spawn NPCs is villages, stuff like that. Whitelist is, say if you want to do a 24-hour server, then if you put it on true, that means on the whitelist file that you have here, where is it, whitelist, there, if you go on this, then you write the names of the players that you want people to join, and then only them can join, and people won't because they'll say that they're not whitelisted. Spawn animals is pretty much like animals, so pigs and all that. Online mode, I don't know what that does. PvP, true, that means like player versus player, pretty much, so they can kill each other, people can kill each other, sorry. Difficulty, 0, 1, 2, or 3, so peaceful, easy, medium, or hard. Game mode, that 0 is survival and 1 is 1 is creative. You can't do hardcore mode because obviously you probably don't want people to die and destroy the whole world. Max players, that's how much people you want to play on your server. Spawn monsters is mobs like creepers, skeletons, zombies, etc. Generate structures, that's chunks, pretty much, leave that as true. View distance 10, leave it, or it might stuff up your server. Mod2D is like where you want it to say when you join the server, so welcome to my server, or whatever you want to write on it. So when you're done your changes, just go file, save. So now what you do is when you have all this, if you have your run bat file working, just write stop and it would close. So what you need to do now is you go back into your web browser, you open a new tab, then go to start, then write cmd, like so. Or if you have Windows XP, just click on run and then write cmd. Write ipconfig, like that. Press enter, and you should see Ethernet adapter local area connection. So that's pretty much your modem thing. And IPv4, that's the address that you need, but what you're looking for is the default gateway, which is this. So in your internet browser, just write what it says, 168.1.1, like that. And it would come up with something that says authentication required, or something that says your password and username. By default, it would be admin as username, admin as password. If this doesn't work for you and you have a different router like mine, then I'll put a link in the description of the passwords, default passwords for your router. So when you're in it, you should see some stuff on the left hand side or at the top or wherever it is. So now what you do is you go into, it should be in advanced or it should be in the columns here, and you click on, for me, NAT, then port forwarding, or say port forwarding down here. So I don't have anything at the moment, so what I have to do is I click on add, or if it has they, just fill in the thing. Then if you have an old router like mine, just click on customer server and just write Minecraft. If you have a new one, it doesn't say that. Now here, you go back into your CMD, and you need this bit there, so 1.2. People's would be different, so that's pretty much your Ethernet that's connected to the actual router. Down here, you have to, this is the part where people get confused sometimes. What you need to write is 25565, which was in here. Sorry. Which was in here, 25565. So now, go ahead, close it. Be there. Okay. So you go, starting point and ending point would be exactly the same. And down here will be exactly the same. So you make 2. Don't put DCP/UDP because that sometimes doesn't work. It depends what router. Just make one with TCP or UDP. Second one UDP, sorry. Click on save and apply. It would save, and you're done now. So what you need to do now is you close it. You close CMD because you don't need it. And now it's now going to work, so people can join to you. So now what you do is you open up Google, something like that, and then you write my IP, like that, and you click on this, like what's my IP, or something that is one of the things, and this is my IP here. So people that want to join to my server you would give this to your friends, to anyone, this IP right here. So you just copy it, minimize that. So then if you open up Minecraft, I'll just log in. Let's minimize it. Okay, so go back into your server properties that you put all your server thing, and now you click on your run, and it should saying all this stuff. These are all my plugins. At the end of the video I'll show you how to put plugins on the server. So it should say done like this, and then you OP, so I would OP myself like that. Go back into Minecraft, multiplayer, you can add the server. Just click on direct connect, and here, or you go and add a server. If you host, you add this like that, and it would join your actual server like this. If you're a player, so you give it to your friends, you write in the IP that was on the web browser like this, click on join server, and it logs in, and you're there. So now you're playing Minecraft, friends can join, and stuff like that. So that's pretty much how you do it. So now I'm going to be telling you how to put plugins on your server. So what you need to do is you close your server firstly, like that. If you're running this type of Minecraft server, so the default one, that's the end for you, so you just play like that. If you're using Bukkit, just go back to your home page, get plugins, and you add the plugins that you want. So say I just want a random one, like world edit is a good one. So world, that. Just download the one that you want. Then it would give you a link somewhere like that. Bukkit dev, that should be one of the things, that's the main thing to download it from. Just download it, download, and it would come up with this. So start downloading a few megabytes thing. So you go open it in WinRAR or 7-zip, that will be in the description. Then you get your extract all this to your, so you get extract to, and then you put it into your server. It should be plugins, a folder, and you just extract it in here, and that's pretty much how you install plugins. So when you run the server like this, you'd see that somewhere down in the thing it would say that you have like essentials enabled on all the plugins, and if it says error, it doesn't really matter, just reinstall it. Or if it says error in this but you try it on Minecraft and it works, just leave it, it's good. So yeah, that's pretty much how to run your server so people can join you. Thanks for watching this video, and I hope you like it, subscribe, or leave a comment. Bye.